of Razorback basketball is underway in Fayetteville at Bud Walton Arena tonight. It's the 1-5 Mississippi Valley State Delta Devils and the 4-1 Arkansas Razorbacks.
This is going to be a fast-paced game, according to Mike Anderson. And Ricky Scott gets the scoring going as a head coach. Mardrakus Wade misses that three. There's Sanchez with the putback, and he'll step to the line. Quickly. Misses the rebound, or misses the free throw rather. Scott gets the rebound. Now Sanchez out there has not tried a three all year, but he nailed that one. Working on maybe he needs. In the corner, the three-pointer is good from Philando Jones.
Jones cost his team a point because he could have very easily just moved that sneaker back 2 inches.
Now goes high low. The shot's not there for Amos Studevant. Nobles, the pull-up three. On their home floor at Bud Walton Arena, they were very poor shooting from the field against Utah Valley State. As here's Wade on the backcourt, gets the steal and puts it up and in, and that's Mike Anderson's style of basketball.
So, 2-8. That was a big loss early for Arkansas, but the schedule does not change. They still have to play it.
And Mardrakus Wade gets Brett Arrington now in the ball game, wearing the headband, number 11. Crosby short baseline jumper is good. Only the second field goal of the game for Mississippi Valley State.
And you mentioned Brett Arrington, number 11 in green. He's the guy that could give him some offensive spark. 33 this year.
I think Turner's corner bit against Grambling, and there may be a lot of Turner corners turned backwards and forwards as that three is nailed. Jumper no good by Crosby, but another offensive rebound, and there's the three bottoming out off the fingertips of Crosby. Back outside the perimeter. Burwell left alone. He knocks down a three.
Well, for a team that came in shooting 32% from the three, Mississippi Valley State shooting it well.
They got napped. They started against the miss.
Good job by Mickelson to get about a half step off because he knew he wasn't quite quick enough to guard that ball.
And how about that?
He really puts the time in outside of the normal 2-hour practice. That tells you that's a guy that he wants to maximize his ability.
Ricky Scott for three. And Ricky Scott has about it. Now down for Abram. Nice touch on the turnaround by Devontae
Continuing to drive the point home to folks that Bud Walton needs to become what it once was, one of the most feared places in all of college basketball.
Madden the pull-up. His first two. Kicks it out to another freshman, Madden. That three is off the mark. Rebounded down to Wade, though, and he'll get the putback and the foul. Three-pointer out of the corners, no good by Jones. Madden into the open floor. To Young, Nobles, and around the horn to a wide-open Wade.
That's not great defense.
Back to Wade, and the three-pointers are raining down at Bud Walton tonight. Crosby gets Mickelson up in the air and tries the long two. Mickelson up in the air for the rebound. You see the spin move by Young around his body. Dishes for Scott, and he has it swatted away. Arkansas still got it. B.J. Young for three. Your Hogs up big on the Mississippi Valley State Delta Devils. 47-30 is the halftime score. We'll be back with Ricky Scott quickly weaving his way up the open floor. Now Nobles into the lane. Strong move, and he gets the finish. Good read by Nobles. Three-pointer up by Joyner, and he buried it. Behind the arc. That's better than anybody on the team. Devontae Abram turns on Crosby, and that's a nice-looking move, too. By the front. There's Crosby facing Sanchez. Draws the double team, and a nice look for Philando Jones, who was cutting hard to the basket, and he gets rewarded with the bucket.
Yeah, that was on Ricky Scott. He turned his head to his man and lost contact in the field.
Nobles outside, drains the three. His third of the game.
This is a tough building to play in.
Three-pointer buried by pitch. Ricky Scott's open at the top of the key. Abram the rebound. A stick back plus a foul. Outscored the Razorbacks in the second half. Remember, it was a 17-point halftime edge. Nobles way off on that shot. B.J. Young scoops up the loose ball. Looked like Wade tipped it in. Not sure who the credit to that. Good to see Madden back in after that scary fall he took in the first half. Mickelson, the long two-point basket with 10. 1 foot outside.
Move the ball, make him work.
Out and go right to the hoop. B.J. Young has got 8 points now. 12 turnovers now right before that timeout. Wade up top to 3. His first points of the second half. Crosby got off-balance shot, but an offensive rebound. For Valley, back to Crosby, and that's a great block by the freshman Mickelson. No question that one was all ball. Out of the corner, a three-pointer bombed in by Marvell Wade. Young, the pull-up from 15.
A lot of hope that they could be pretty good at home, especially if they get the crowd into the game, because it's a type of style of play that can really feed
Together through. I think they respect the game, they respect the coach, the officials. There's a lot of good things I've seen out of them.
A couple of familiar faces from Razorback basketball lore. Nolan Richardson and Pat Bradley. Coach won the Silas Hunt Award earlier this week. Devontae Abram there with
One of those things you can't control, though, will be the things you have to watch.
Kiko Haidar with a three-pointer from the top of the key.
Well, it's going to be a solid win for Arkansas. Kiko Haidar again. Another game.
Did not know that.
Sorry about that.
Abram,
That breaking years, they play together. Their effort level is never going to be questioned. And they put a 97-64 whooping on Mississippi Valley State. Now they can turn their attention to UConn. A lot of good